A Sydney man has turned up alive after reports he'd been abducted in Sri Lanka. The government in Colombo denies it kidnapped the political activist Kumar Gunaratnam, but human rights groups say his disappearance bears all the hallmarks of a secret police operation.
When is he coming home?
I think probably today or tomorrow.
Relieved after a tense few days, Kumar Gunaratnam's family now wait for his return from Sri Lanka.
I'm so happy because I know he's safe now and he's coming back.
Mr Gunaratnam is an Australian citizen who is back in Sri Lanka to launch a new left-wing party opposing President Mahinda Rajapaksa. His wife believes this is why security forces abducted him last Friday night. Sources from within Sri Lanka say he was tortured and left on the side of the road. Dr Somaratna says her husband would be dead if it wasn't for the intervention of the Australian government.
Very, very much thankful to Australian government, Australian people and people behind me to help me.
Mr Gunaratnam travelled to Sri Lanka on an Australian passport under a different name. He's well known to Sri Lankan security officials, though, who regard him as a militant socialist. But Sri Lanka's government denies any involvement with his disappearance. Colombo's High Commissioner to Canberra also rejects any suggestions his government is involved with intimidation or violence towards its political opponents.
These things do not happen in Sri Lanka. After the conflict is complete, was beaten, the terrorism was beaten, the people are free in our country.
But human rights activists and observers in Sri Lanka say 56 people have disappeared in similar circumstances to Kumar Gunaratnam in the past 6 months alone.
The only difference in this disappearance, the only thing that goes against the grain, is that he was released. Most people, and there are thousands of them, are never heard of or seen of again.
There are still serious fears for the safety of Mr Gunaratnam's female colleague, who was also taken last Friday. Michael Edwards, ABC News.